Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here with Sports Talk 365.com. And today I just want to talk about the rematch that's supposed to happen between WBA, IBF, WBO heavyweight champion, world heavyweight champion, Andy Ruiz, and Anthony Joshua, the guy who Ruiz knocked out a few months ago, I think around, it was June, I believe. June or May, I believe, last year, a few months ago, and they fight in Madison Square Garden. As many of you know, the fight, there's a rematch scheduled for this fight on, it's supposed to happen here in the month of December. Location is Saudi Arabia. It's getting a lot of criticism, about, things such as the human rights issues and female journalists that they may be uncomfortable going over there, certain rules, certain customs there. They have to adjust it. They have to get used to while being over there. I'm just going to pull up an article I found on talksport.com, was the latest update on that fight. Just a real quick snippet of it. There we go. On Friday, it was announced that a rematch had been scheduled to take place on December 7th in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia, after investors stumped up a reported 84.6 million. I think it was 84.6 million site fee. Well, not that, but $33 million site fee to make the bout happen. However, reports suggest Ruiz wants more than, I think it was more than E7.5 million. That's euros, I'm assuming. He initially agreed to. According to The Athletic, the 29-year-old isn't expected to sign off on the rematch in Saudi Arabia unless he's guaranteed a significant higher purse. Before wrangling the WBA, WBO, and IBF world titles from Joshua in their Madison Square Garden bout, Ruiz agreed to a rematch clause, which means he could take home half of what the challenger does. So there you have it. On Friday, the zone announced that the rematch would take place in Saudi Arabia in the month of December. Now, yesterday, Andy Ruiz comes out, allegedly, according to reports, and says that he's not signing off on the deal to fight Joshua again. I've heard multiple stories about this here and there. He didn't want to go back he didn't want to fight in the UK because of, these rules, the UCADA, whatever you want to call it, the testing and the biasness toward Joshua. He didn't want to go to, he was not too big of a fight in Saudi Arabia. They want more of a neutral site. I think that being, over in the Middle East, myself being in the military, I think that a place like Dubai or Kuwait City, for that matter, would have been a more suitable place for this fight to take place. They say it's a super fight, so hey, they already got the built-in stadiums for these type of events. Kuwait. I heard from these articles saying that in Saudi Arabia they're building up a 7,000 seat stadium just to hold the fight. You need more people than that. Then if that'd be a super fight, you should have had that fight in a place like Dubai, Qatar, Kuwait City, places that already got established stadiums for this type of venue. But in regards to that contract, I don't blame Andy Ruiz for not signing off on it. It's he's the guy with all the belts, and he defeated Joshua, but Anthony Joshua is still considered the A side in the fight and will get most of the money, and that's due to him being under the zone. So I don't blame Andy Ruiz for not signing off on the rematch, but he'll eventually have to fight Joshua sometime this year. or even going into next year to 2020 because of the rematch clause in the contract. And if he doesn't fight him, it could be legal ramifications, belt gains taken away, money, lawsuits. Well, who knows? But I think that it'll get done eventually, the rematch. Hopefully they'll change the location. Maybe back to the United States. You got a bunch of venues that site where that fight would do pretty good in. I'll just name a few right now. Jerry World, that'd be a great spot. Jerry World. You got Madison Square Garden, Las Vegas, of course, Atlanta. But hey, man, if they want a neutral site, man, they got a bunch of them in the United States. Or if they want to do it in the Middle East, Kuwait City, or Dubai would be a more suitable place because they're more westernized than what you have going on in Saudi Arabia. Now, I'm already seeing articles online talking about why the site Saudi Arabia will be considered a bad spot. It's mostly because of female journalists not being allowed to do their jobs over there, and compared to what they would be doing back in a place like the United States or the United Kingdom. But it isn't going to take the majority of the attention away from why they're not having a fight. Instead of the actual reason is because Andy Ruiz wants more money compared to what they're trying to offer him right now. But hopefully Al Heyman and his team, the PBC, will look thoroughly through that contract and just come up with a better idea on how to, in regards to getting more money for Andy Ruiz in this fight. Make the purses insane. I think one article I read is that Joshua's gonna get 30 million and Ruiz is gonna get 9 million. That's just, if Ruiz thinks he can get more money out of the fight, then go for it. Hold it out. Hold it out as long as you can. But that's all I have for right now. I expect more to come out on this topic. Probably later in the day or probably tomorrow morning or whatever. That's all I have for right now. Check out my website, sportstalk365.com, for the latest updates on and content on the world of sports, NFL, NBA, NCAA football. Got 2019 season predictions going on right now. Starting off with the AFC. Got the AFC North. That's AFC East is next. That's out for right now. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this topic today on Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Part 2. Do you think that the fight should be held somewhere in the United States, or should it continue to stay in Saudi Arabia? Have a blessed day. I'm out.